YBP and YBP redirect here for the airport with the IATA code YBP. See Yibin Caiba Airport.Before Present years as a time scale used mainly in geology and other scientific disciplines to specify when events in the past occurred. Because the present time changes, standard practice is to use the 1st of January 1950 as commencement date of the age scale, reflecting the fact that radiocarbon dating became practical in the 1950s. The abbreviation BP, with the same meaning, has also been interpreted as before physics, that is, before nuclear weapons testing artificially altered the proportion of the carbon isotopes in the atmosphere, making dating after that time likely to be unreliable. Usage of BP. The BP scale is sometimes used for dates established by means other than radiocarbon dating, such as stratigraphy. This usage differs with the recommendation by Van der Plicht and Amphog, followed by the Quaternary Science Reviews, both of which requested that publications should use the unit A and reserve the term BP for radiocarbon estimations. Some archaeologists use the lowercase letters BP, BC in IATA's terminology for uncalibrated dates for these eras. Radiocarbon dating. Radiocarbon dating was first used in 1940. Beginning in 1954, metrologists established 1950 as the origin year for the BP scale for use with radiocarbon dating, using a 1950-based reference sample of oxalic acid. According to scientist A. Curry Lloyd, the problem was tackled by the international radiocarbon community in the late 1950s in cooperation with the U.S. National Bureau of Standards. A large quantity of contemporary oxalic acid dihydrate was prepared as NBS standard reference material 490B. Its 14C concentration was about 5% above what was believed to be the natural level, so the standard for radiocarbon dating was defined as 0.95 times the 14C concentration of this material, adjusted to a 13C reference value of -19 per mil. This value is defined as modern carbon referenced to CE 1950. Radiocarbon measurements are compared to this modern carbon value, and expressed as fraction of modern. Radiocarbon ages are calculated from FM using the exponential decay relation and the Libby half-life. 5568A. The ages are expressed in years before present, where present is defined as AD 1950. The year 1950 was chosen because it was the standard astronomical epoch at the time. It also marked the publication of the first radiocarbon dates in December 1949, and 1950 also antedates large-scale atmospheric testing of nuclear weapons, which altered the global ratio of carbon-14 to carbon-12. Radiocarbon calibration. Dates determined using radiocarbon dating come in two kinds: uncalibrated and calibrated dates. Uncalibrated radiocarbon dates should be clearly noted as such by uncalibrated years BP, because they are not identical to calendar dates. This has to do with the fact that the level of atmospheric radiocarbon has not been strictly constant during the span of time that can be radiocarbon dated. Uncalibrated radiocarbon ages can be converted to calendar dates by means of calibration curves based on comparison of raw radiocarbon dates of samples independently dated by other methods, such as dendrochronology and stratigraphy. Such calibrated dates are expressed as cal-BP, where cal indicates calibrated years or calendar years. Before 1950, many scholarly, scientific journals demand to add the calibrating laboratory code with year, because of differences and progress in quality. Other dating conventions. Ab urbi condita, Anno Domini. After the development of agriculture, Anno Hegiri. Anno Mundi, before Christ, before Common Era, Holocene calendar, years ago.